Listen, I just got off a broadcast, but because of time, I was having to move faster than I wanted to. Can you hear me clearly? All right, here's it. Irfaan, as you're joined, I won't be here long because I'm headed to work. Irfaan, I need permission because it's our pool, but I know what you do. But let me just put you on the spot. I need permission. As one who used to swim a whole lot as a boy, I need permission to use the pool at the aquatic center. I want to show the world something. Let's just quell all this foolishness. Irfaan, allow me to use the pool, or send your policemen, your henchmen to use the pool. One of them who can swim, let him dive down to the bottom of the pool. I have people who I know can swim. I'll put in the pool. I have objects to put in the pool, and I will show the whole world. We'll solve this problem because the aquatic center is deeper than the Adi's pool. So we're going to show, although it won't be the exact painting and exact tiling. So if the pool is darker, then it's less likely that you're going to see to a certain depth. But the aquatic center pool is darker, more than likely. Irfaan, I need permission, as you want to say. I want permission to use the aquatic center. Let me go there with the camera. Let me take some people with me. And let the whole world see me at the bottom of the pool. I'm just 1 foot taller than Adrianna. Almost, as a matter of fact. So I'll go down to the bottom of the pool. I'll wear different colored clothing. I'll try my best to show the world. I was a science teacher, Irfaan. My name is in the national documents as one who would have written the science curriculum for Guyana. I've edited the Science and Daily Life Book 3, so I'm qualified to talk unlike. So e-networks try to knock me out, but let me come back again. Let us do an experiment. Because we care Priya, we can teach our children through science. Science is all about investigation. Science means to know, or why, or knowledge. So we're going to ask questions, and we're going to solve the problem. I'm going to take some objects as small as this, and we put it at the bottom of the pool. We'll have cameras at the surface, and we'll show the whole world, if you can see this, which is much smaller than Adrianna, at the bottom of the pool. We're going to take objects. Remember, her clothing was a little darker than this, but close to this, not as shiny. Good? So we're going to take clothing, the fawn color clothing. So we're going to take these little objects. We put them at the deepest end of the aquatic center, Irfaan. On a sunny day, not at night. Do I have permission? Oh, Charles Ramson. Tell Puppet Charles, tell Charles Ramson to call them and give me permission to go to the aquatic center. How about that? Or you tell the guard to stop me here. Let's make life easy for you. I'll try to go to Dr. Haynes Mall, see if they'll let me in. I'll pay my money. Let's see if that will work too. I'll find a pool. I'll make life easy for you. Since you want to tell me the doctor said, or doctor ruled out that she was put in the pool, you want to suggest she was in there all the time, I'll make life easy for you. Give me permission to use the National Aquatic Center. The National Aquatic Center pool. Let's make this easy. We believe in science. We don't believe in talk. Bring Clifton Hicken. Bring Critic. Let Critic have his camera and walk just as he walked the night. Bring all of them. You have a pool, Irfaan, you forget? At where you live? You forget the house, right? You remember. You remember the house you acquired? With the pool house you have and all that? Within 3 years of being a minister in the first, the Jaguar then? No, Tukupool isn't functioning to you. That's what save him. But Tukupool isn't functioning. Our children have no recreation in this country. None in England. Mackenzie Pool is, of course, abandoned. But Tukupool, gone. The resurfing is leaking somewhere. Irfaan, let me use the pool. Let me make it easy. Send the police to arrest me. And let them take me to the pool before they put me in. Send the police for me, please. Let the police come for me. Take me to the aquatic center. Let me go in the bottom of the water. Let the police do the footage. So we can bring. Remember Blanham and Blanham and Hicken were before the cameras when it was the Bascom situation when he was saying who killed Paper Shots and all that. You remember how many cameras you all had in the room? We'll send all those cameramen. We'll put this under the water. We put this on the water. We put my key on the water. And we're going to show you what in physics they call Snell's law, which I keep telling you. Snell's law cannot support your argument, Irfaan. But you don't know that because you never sat in physics class, okay? You never sat in any class, as far as I'm concerned, that earned you or caused you to benefit intellectually. Your parents should be made to pay us back our money for even the public schooling you have, because it's a waste of time. Allow me to use that aquatic center. Because it says whichever pool I use is a lie. You need to let me go there so that we could quell this whole argument. Let's dismantle this case step by step. Let's prove that you're right, Irfaan, that you're a pathologist, that you lied about. Let me use the pool. Let me use the pool. Because I don't trust anybody else. I trust me going on the water. I don't want anybody else drowned by accident. I don't want to put this on the water. This would be imperfect. This controller. But stuff like this. We put various objects on the water. Then we put a person. I wear white. We'll do a series of tests. We shall conduct a series of tests. Can you do that, Irfaan? Can you allow me to use the aquatic center to show the whole world what happened? Well, what I'll do today, since I know you wouldn't do it, I'll go to Dr. Haynes Mall and I'll do this. Adrianna, thank you so much. While I'm there, Irfaan, since you all say that Bola, the young boy, is Bola, who was dealt with before for somebody else drowned in the same pool, and had to go to court because it was, of course, suspected to be a crime, a murder. Now, Adrianna's situation. Bring Bola and bring the 3 policemen who you all send to close arrest and let them stand there and tell me how you could not see to the bottom of this pool. Since you said the doctors told you, Irfaan, the pathologist told you that the girl was never put in the pool. She wasn't put there, implying that she drowned in the pool. Let us solve the problem. I'm repeating myself on purpose. Irfaan, let us solve the problem. Somebody tag President Irfaan Ali because I did so myself. But tag him for me again. Tag Ramson again. Tag, what's the guy name? Nicholas Fraser. Tag all of them who have something to do with the aquatic center. Let's deal with this. Let's show you how Snell's law works. This would be a good project for the CXC student, C6 student. I told you all, I don't ever want to be presidential. What I want to be is righteous, upright, straightforward. I don't have time to look nice and no. If I am to ever lead this country, I tell you I'll be one of the most upright, straightforward, hardcore, manly president. Because I'm playing with criminals like them. They will have to answer at all cost and live. You're going to mess with people live and think you get away with it. Even if you're 95, I tell you, and we have no teeth in the mouth, I can find you still. Let's make this easy. You wouldn't let me use your pool. You would not let me use the aquatic center. Find somewhere. Bart got pool in this house. Bart, why you don't go outside now and there? And instead of talking about meeting businessmen or whatever, as Sue said, or you said that you meet with people and you have conversations with business people or who have an interest in investing in Guyana. Go outside and let's see a pool. All you big boys who have pools, go out now. And your children can swim. So put them in the water. Let them dive to the bottom of the pool and let's see if we cannot see them. Since you want to play ahead and good with me. But it will be done. I'm going to change my clothing. I'm going to find the pool. And I'll have my camera people right there. Oh, the tangled web we weave. Oh, the tangled web we weave. When we at first seek to deceive. I told you, Guyanese, Social media is the war that we're waging. Not street war. Social media war. This will destroy the wicked. Social media war. Ah! That's good. T. Muhammad, can I use your pool? I don't have a pool in my yard. But I'm playing with y'all. There's no nice politics. I don't know if it's nice politics. I don't know if it's politics whereby, oh, the PPP lose, you're just telling me y'all go home and it be done. I don't do that kind of politics. I deal with justice. I deal with hardcore justice. I deal with the Constitution being amended to deal with criminals who were there before. All of y'all. Let me use the pool. Because if you use one of your people, you'll say that some magical thing happened and whatever. So let me use, I'm not going to use AI. I'm not going to generate anything. As I said, you could send all the people you want. Critics as they call them. They call you critics. Guyanese critic. Come. Bring your camera. I taught science. I wrote, again, with others. I was on this curriculum instruction material assessment team called CIMAT for the Secondary School Reform Project. We wrote schemes of work for grade 7 through 11. For science, we wrote the National Science Curriculum from grade 7 through 9. I edited along with Ms. Bovell. I edited the Science in Daily Life textbook. I was a content editor on the Ed Caesar. So I have a right to talk. I'm not guessing here. Your boat will sink. The song says, shooting me is a waste. Another Rasta gonna take me place. Don't waste your time. You can't kill truth. You could only kill people. I don't have to seek Ali's permission, Orion. I'm doing that, of course, because of the nature that I possess. I put him on the back foot. Ali doesn't have to give me permission, but I'm doing it for a reason. Ali, you come out and say, I give Nigel London permission to use the Aquatic Center to show the world that I was right. And the pathologists said what they said. Ha! Let's see how loving, caring, and understanding. The Watuku pool is 8 feet deep at the deepest part. We don't have a Watuku pool. They've drained it. They say it's leaking somewhere. I don't think it has water in it. Irfaan, come. Let me help you further, Irfaan. Adrianna was alive at 1 o'clock. Adrianna was discovered to be dead at 9:30 or 9:35 the next morning. So 24 hours didn't pass, Irfaan. How do you enter state of advanced decomposition within a 20-hour period? She didn't die as soon as she walked away from the pool either. Ha! Bucket loads, boy, in a bar talk about bucket loads. You have bucket loads, the problem with me because you know very well that righteous men would be the greatest enemies of the evil ones. And that's what you can't deal with. Because I know sellout pastor. I'm not an apostle you could pay for. You could pay and I don't play the game. I'm not nobody who give a little contract here and then I don't talk. What about y'all who said, oh, Lord, I get a contract, Lord, I can't talk? Who could silence me? I have a right to work with anybody. I'm a contractor, I have a business. But you could never ever silence me. You can't buy my conscience. I work for the people of Guyana. The road I built, the part of the road is a part, not even the whole road. London never got a road to build. I built a part of a road. You cannot silence me with money. I was never born into poverty. I ate more than 3 meals a day for all of my life. I've never known what it was to starve. So wrong train, wrong person. I am not any pastor or preacher who you could call in somewhere and say, man, Edgel talk to this boy. And why Edgel so quiet? Bishop? The bishop? Why are you talking about? You mighty quiet. There's certain faces in the PPP now who have said nothing about Adrianna because you all know that it is unjust. You all know what happened. You know what happened and it bothers you. It bothers you all. Barrett, this is not time to protect the PPP. This is time for justice. I'm going to shock some of y'all as well. I'm going to have conversations with some people from the PPP to show you all that how it should be done. Because apparently our leaders don't know how to do this thing. So we're going to be politically, in that political circle. We're going to have conversations. I'm sure that we can be disagreeing. We can be bitter enemies, but we can have conversations. We have to show that this country there has to be a change, a different Guyana. Not a recycling of people in this country in terms of political figures. There has to be a distinct difference. And it begins with the Constitution. Our Constitution is too long and too worthless. So we're under a constitutional dictatorship. For Irfaan Ali to be able to sit down and pass all kind of stupid orders to intimidate people who are reacting to injustice, something is wrong. But let me use the pool. Let me use the pool, boy. Come on. Make life easy for yourself. I know I'm in my undershirt, but I'm getting ready to go to work. So there's not any pretty up video here. This is straight up hardcore man talk video. Let me use the pool. And let Araya come. Let your wife come too, who took 3 months. I know she took a whole week because she was waiting for evidence. Which mother watches a mother bawling, other mothers wailing, people crying, and a girl child, which you once were, is floating in a pool? A girl child is missing, and you waited until the pathologist said what your husband read. You know that the girl died by drowning and nobody put her there. What the hell is wrong with you? And you first lady, first what? Anyway, we need to use the pool. Freddie Kissoon would never debate me. Norman Brown invited Kissoon on the show with me and he never showed up. Swallow. Norman Brown, and if Norman is watching, tell the truth. Norman, I showed up for the broadcast. I waited for the broadcast, and Freddie Kissoon never showed up. Y'all, I could go on any broadcast. I go to Parliament and all if y'all want for me to talk to y'all, debate. Anytime, anywhere, any place. Let's have a conversation. Some of y'all so busy with weight loss that you've lost your conscience, you've lost your heart. It went with your weight. Heartless and mean people. I have another short broadcast to do. Here's it. Let's put it out there. Help me to do this, please. Help me to do this. Type that Adrianna's funeral. Put it on the page all day. Adrianna's funeral must be held at the Lenora Stadium. At the National Stadium. There's a reason I'm doing this. Adrianna's funeral should be held at the stadium. It's our daughter. All of us want to be there. Set them up for failure. Tell them we want the funeral to be held at the stadium. Because thousands of people want to be there. For Irfaan to get up and talk. Can you do this for me, please? Please do this. Put it on your pages. Spread it. This is what I call our online, our social media protests. They can't say we're terrorists. They can't do nothing to us because you're doing this from a phone. It's going to reach across the world. Help me with this. Do a flyer, whatever you have to do. We are petitioning. Let Adrianna's funeral be at the Lenora Stadium. All of us want to attend our child's funeral. Watch how they'll tremble. So we won't have any problem. Bring the army. Bring the police. Bring everybody. The whole nation must be present. Put it out there. Put it out there, please. Don't take her to some burial ground and tuck her in some corner. She's a national symbol. Reference to what happens to our children under this administration. Put it out there. Bring Bola and the 3 policemen who you have under house close arrest. So they wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying. type and put it out there. We want the funeral to be at the Nora Stadium or at the cricket stadium. Put it there. We want a stadium funeral. This girl is known in the UK, in the US, in the British Virgin Islands, in the Bahamas, in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in Barbados. Look at in Suriname, look how many people across the world are speaking to her. Influencers, not them popcorn stupid people you have called influencers in Guyana. Influencers are speaking to Adrianna. So we would type on your page. Type it on your page, please. On your pages, when we're done, go on your page and type that Adrianna's funeral must be held at Lenora Stadium. We want it to be held at Lenora Stadium. Put it there. Put it on Norway. Thank you. This is viral. This is worldwide. Ooh. And watch this. Watch it. Let me choke you all with this. When you finish, preserve her body. When the funeral is over, we put her in the ground. She'll go on a plane. Her body must be sent overseas for thorough examination, which would mean that criminologists and true forensic criminal pathologists will say whether her body was stored properly in the first place, because they're going to have evidence and video. They're going to have footage that I showed you where the state of her body when she was discovered in the pool, and how intact her skin was in her tummy area, but something else with her hands. You don't drown and only one part of your body get affected. No. So we can send her body overseas. Irfaan. Nobody coming to Guyana to do anything. Let her family get on a plane with her and send her way overseas for her body to be examined. They will tell you when she gets there whether the body was deliberately allowed to decompose, whether it was stored properly. They will tell us whether or not certain things or chemicals were in her body. Preserve her body. Ain't no burial and no cremation. Preserve it. Parents, I ask you, keep it. Let them preserve it as it is. Don't bury the child. Let's go to the funeral. At the stadium, in Region 3 where Irfaan is, all the schools must be out prayer. Thousands upon thousands. This must be on record. And if the stadium is too small, bring her over to the cricket stadium in Providence. Bring her to Providence if Lenore is too small. Because all of us must be there to see you, to see the result of your lying. Let the world attend Adrianna's funeral. We want to invite the US ambassador, the UK's High Commissioner, the British High Commissioner. We want to invite the Canadian High Commissioner. We want to invite the European Union Commissioner. All y'all must come and see what we're dealing with in this country in terms of borrow them. And then you must bring the riot squad. You must bring the SWAT team. Bring all them with their guns and bring sheriff. Let the US ambassador see what we go through every day. This would be a funeral of significant proportion. Sorry, this was about the pool, but I had to go there with y'all. But we do that another. Yeah. Let us have the funeral at the stadium. No, sorry, the GoFundMe. No, the state. We own the money. It's our money. We must have the state pay for her body to be taken overseas to be examined. We're done with Guyana. We are finished with Guyana. She must be taken overseas to be examined. We're done with this Guyana story. Nobody's coming here to do anything. The state is our money. We want our money to be spent on having Adrianna sent overseas. It is our money. Spend it. I'll have to edit the title for this broadcast. It's our money. It is our money. You're building road with it, put off one of the roads. Would y'all believe that there's a roundabout being built called Irfaan Ali roundabout? Y'all remember that Saddam Hussein had a statue? You remember Nebuchadnezzar had a statue? Now Irfaan wants to have a roundabout named after him. Huh? That's how despotic you become. You want to be a hero? A self-made one? Well, be a hero here. You could have the roundabout by feeding upside, named after the crane roundabout area. We could name it after you send her body with our money. Pay our money. Pay our money and let the girl's body go overseas to be examined. Don't bury that child. We want to delay further decomposition. You want roundabout name in your honor? Anytime I get this country in any capacity, that roundabout name will be changed immediately. Gone. What have you done for this country for anybody to name anything after you? You didn't have the decency to rename the school Adrianna Younge's Primary because she has brought international attention to this country. Change the name of the school. We have a series of petitions to show you how you don't care about this girl. You can't even say her name. Ariana. You can't even say her name. You cannot even say the child's name. That's how distant she is from you. Did you have the family sit with you State House and take photographs? Did you do that? Huh? You invite Carter to cook curry duck. Did you? Change the name of the school to Adrianna Younge's Primary. We have a series of petitions for you. Parents, don't bury this girl. Family members, don't bury this child. Don't let this go like that. Demand that they send her body overseas. Don't let these people set y'all up. Who can reach the family, reach the family. Don't take setup, don't be bullied. Hell, this girl wrote examination. When Priya wants to announce who top and who top who. What if she topped the country? What will you do now? Don't bury this child. Do not bury her. You could have a funeral. The nation must be allowed to attend. Bring NCN. And all of these reporters who you have like little chickens, you bring all of them. You bring all your popcorn reporters, bring everybody. You bring Guyana Daily News, all of them, let them report at the funeral. The thugs and scrapes are present, and thugs and scrapes get speeches. You do all that. Come here, Irfaan. And to torture you, we want you to read. Because I don't have no script reading and stuff at any funeral. No. If you don't read scripture, I wasn't reading anywhere else. But we just want you to come and read something for us. And give a speech. Let's all watch at your face when you're speaking to what you're saying. Let us not bury this girl. You should be discouraging the family from doing that. You should say that based on this situation, we need to have a thorough investigation conducted, and we don't want to rush to bury anybody. You never said that. Don't rush anything. We're in a hurry here. I am pleading with the family. Get this girl's body overseas. Don't bring anybody here. You accompany your child, even if it's not Trinidad. With Kamala and Irfaan, don't go to Trinidad. Find, not Barbados either. Not Barbados. Find another country way out in Europe or the USA. Laura is asking if the owner of the hotel has been charged. They said that he has been questioned. Look at the disrespect. And now that Irfaan Ali has lied to say that the pathologist told him that there was no foul play involved, essentially, that the girl she drowned, nobody put her in the pool, the owner would be released. because there's no cause to have him detained. But Barrett and the other said, hell no. Show us whether he has been charged. So the PPP is divided right now. The leadership of the PPP are at war over the situation because some of them, although they're wicked and they like money, they don't like that kind of evil. That was an upgrade in evil. That right there is a different category of evil. What was done to that girl, it is beyond the norm. Let me tell you, and don't, please, y'all don't take this the wrong way. The PPP were in power for 23 years with Jagan, Salamine for a few months, then Janet, then Barrett, then we had Donald. Listen to me. For 23 years, I have not seen the PPP be this evil. This is the most evil of all. An 11-year-old girl? Who is so interested in destroying any evidence regarding this child? Let her body be sent overseas. I don't know if you can tell me when the Phantom Squad went and shot any child and buried them in some and tried to cover up anything. I know the Phantom Squad is existing. But oh man, to do this to a girl and then try to fool the whole nation, to have an assistant commissioner on the ground trying to cover for some reason, cover people, to have police threatening the safety according to reports of people who say they want to go and see what happened to this child and find this child, you all have a special category of evil. Irfaan needs Barrett, tell Irfaan he has to resign. Let Mark Phillips tell you, let Mark Phillips take over, because Mark is not going to do this. Barrett, you have 2 children. And worse, you have 2 daughters. Irfaan got 2 sons. He doesn't, you and I could relate. Barrett, you have 2 girl children that you said are yours and you present them to Modi. I therefore classify you as a father. Who feels it will certainly know it. But empathy can come from even an evil person. Preserve this girl's body. Do not bury it. Somebody said no sound. Where's sound gone? If y'all can, reach out to Vice News. Reach out to Vice News has been sold to another company. Reach out to all the major news agencies around the world. Reach out to them and tell them we have a case in this country that we all want to know about. My God, man. I mean, I have to go to work. I have to go to work because I have a roof that's open. I have to finish. But listen. Irfaan. 1, let me use the pool at Aquatic Center to show the whole world what happens when you're underwater. And your claim that nobody put it there. So I'll show you if I'm in the water, nobody put me there, and I've drowned, what happens? We'll have the cameras. We want to have the Guyana Police Force cameramen there. We want to have critics, as they call them. We want to have Michael Rodriguez there, have newsroom there, have all of your little lackeys present, including Amir Hamad. Let Amir send his drone over and fly down while he was doing my Mohammed pool and stuff. Put it there. Let's see. Do not bury this girl. But you want to have a funeral? So let's have the funeral at the stadium. No little church, a little dam. No. She deserves better than that. Build up, erect a mega tent and all the things you all like to use for concert and stuff. Bring it. Big speaker. I hope that our family, that you're hearing me, and that you hear me well. To bury this girl in a rush would be an injustice to this whole situation. I know you want to have closure, but you need justice more than closure. They mustn't get away with this. We don't want any team to come here. We want to have her body flown out. They bought the little mosquito planes from India, put them on one of those planes and fly her out. BK said he's back. Remember BK, you say you never left. You said you've never left, BK. You never left the PPP. Well, get to Skyvan and fly the girl out. We don't trust any one of y'all dealing with the situation in this country. No doctor here. Because people's jobs can be threatened when they have the bank to pay for the big fancy houses. Cases they have to talk and stutter and stammer and can't say anything properly. We don't want any doctor from this country involved. No. Because when the dust settles, ah boy, you see, if I still had certain connections and certain friends, because I knew people who own planes and stuff in the Bahamas, and I could have called one of them to send one of the planes here, it would have been over for y'all. It would have been over for y'all, because we would have flown the body out, we wouldn't even know she's gone. We would have been gone, touched her in another country, and they would have had to do, because the parents now have responsibility for her body. Since y'all said it wasn't a crime. But we don't have that. So BK, you never left the PPP. So fly, get the plane out. We pay for the fuel. The 2 Mosquito aircraft you bought to fight Venezuela from India, the 2 Mosquito crafts, use one of them. Get her out of here. When this thing changes, when y'all are not in power, as you like to call it, you shall be made to answer. I will have nothing to do with any government system, any administrative system that says to y'all, go home, the policeman, go home. You know, it's people who are murdered and stuff like on the streets, go home. You on leave. Leave. I am telling you all, there will be cameras brought into a room and the world would watch me deal with you. Internationally. They'll come out of what you want afterwards. But we will rid ourselves of y'all. Get this girl's body out of Guyana. Thank you, and look out for the video where I'm going to the pool to show y'all the real deal.